Welcome back. When you've been gone, we've been reducing down our onion, our wine, and our lemon juice mixture.
Yep.
And just kind of just see how it's now all just got almost done. And it has beautiful color, and the smell is
so good.
Exactly.
Nice lemony.
Exactly. So what we're going to do now is this is where the lemon bourbon, the butter part comes in.
The good part.
Exactly. Because when you're using whipping cream, and if you would actually whip cream to the nth degree, you're going to make butter, right? So what we're really doing is we're going to boil it down, and we're going to reduce it. All the water comes out. You have the fat left, which makes the butter sauce.
Sounds good.
And this way, you know, because as you're making a traditional butter sauce, as you well know, we're whisking, whisking, and it can split on you really easily.
For sure.
With this, you can actually make it the day before, bring it back up to temperature. You don't have to worry about it splitting, which is really great.
Yeah, this is awesome.
So we're going to add 1 cup of cream. Now, this is where we got to keep a little bit of an eye on it here, because it will tend to come up, and you want to make sure that it doesn't, because
I've had that happen a few times.
Yeah, it makes quite the mess. So how did you get involved in this? Because I know the story, but none of the viewers know, because you were living up north, weren't you?
Yeah, in Cottage country. I was living up in Halliburton, and I grew up with both my parents loved to cook. My dad was one to put everything but the kitchen sink in, and my mom was more home cooking, and from that my passion started, and I started working at a Thai restaurant in Minden, and from there, the rest is kind of history.
But you also had your own company where you would make dinners for cottagers coming up.
Cottage, yeah.
And you were like 17.
17, I started my first business, and 4 full-time employees, and we'd make dinner for the cottagers when they came out Friday, fresh hot meal for them to kind of start their weekend off right. And yeah.
So it's always kind of been in the blood, as it were.
Oh yeah, always.
Yeah, nice, nice. So just want to show again, this is kind of what we've been, and it's just boiling nicely now. And this is the sauce that you want to make for the mussels. You want to have a sauce, you want to get all those great flavors melding together, because then it's going to add flavor to your mussels, instead of just kind of putting it all together and then going, you're right?
Yeah, those layers of flavors, yeah.
So I'm going to add our mussels now. We have some amazing mussels. Again, our good friend from Raw Cottles from Cottles Catch, CottleScatchSeafood.ca. Again, and he'll deliver right to your cottage door, which is really cool. So these are all washed mussels. They come from PI.
Nice.
And you know how we used to have trim the beards and all that?
Yeah, cleaning.
And just remember, the secret with making great mussels is if they don't open, don't eat them. And just put it all in that sauce. We're gonna grab a lid. I love our butter dish.
Yeah, fancy.
Okay, so now we're gonna make the salsa for the trout and the perch.
All right, awesome.
Okay, so what we have here is we have some red peppers, some red onion, some pineapple, and some Ontario jalapenos.
Yeah.
And with the heat that we've had this year, the jalapenos are hot, like almost Mexico hot.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna, here, you do it.
Okay,
you do it.
no problem.
Because you put it all together, and then we're just gonna put a little bit of lime juice in with that.
Okay.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna bring our trout. Now, we had it out on the barbecue, and then we just brought it back in the oven. We're just keeping it warm. I'll bring it out, and we can do the big reveal. What do you think?
All right, that sounds awesome. Just some pineapple here.
Our butter sauce is starting to come up to a boil, which is nice.
Jalapenos.
Oh, that smells, again, nice and
nice and fresh.
Exactly. And if you want, you can add some cilantro to it. Like if you're not a cilantro fan, don't worry about it. Or
It tastes like soap.
Exactly. Or even some fresh basil brings this to a whole nother level.
For sure.
Oh yeah, look at this.
A MacGyver trout.
Look at that, folks. How's that looking?
Delicious.
And you get a little bit of smoke penetrating through the fire, which is what we're looking for.
Just gonna give this a little taste, make sure.
Okay. How's that?
Tastes great, Chef. Nice and fresh with that pineapple. It's gonna be good.
Now, you might want to use a pair of tongs or spatula at home. I've burnt my hands so many times over the years that there's hardly any filling left in them. Oh, yeah. And just see that the skin holds together nicely. And don't be afraid of eating the skin of the fish. Lots of nutrients in it, lots of great flavor in it.
Yeah, you can crisp it up. It's super delicious.
Oh yeah, we got some nice char going on that one.
Looking good.
And I love how chars come into play in the kitchen now.
Yeah, it's good to burn things.
So we have, and I'm just going to show you this. It's coming up to a boil now, and you can just kind of see that it's going to start reducing down.
Smelling good.
Just kind of show again, just so that all our viewers can see that they're just starting to open. You want to make sure that they open all the way. So this is probably about another 2 minutes till they're ready to go. We're going to grab out our perch. And you can just see how they just kind of curl up nicely for us. Oh, they smell so good. I really hope we find a dishwasher soon. And then we're just going to take our salsa. And this is a sharing plate, so you can have lots of friends over and just kind of pick away at it.
Cannot wait to try that.
Okay, so as we all know, there's lots of people out there who want to be chefs. What is your word of advice to becoming a chef?
Go for it. If you're passionate about it, I think, food is all about passion and what's in your heart. You got to just go for it. Get her done.
Nice. So I just want to show you what's happening here with our lemon butter sauce or lemon bourbon. See how all that moisture is coming out through the steam? And then that way you're going to reduce down as it's still reducing. This is absolutely beautiful. And it smells amazing. And I'm getting a little bit of facial so I don't look so old. So we have our mussels done, we have our salmon done, and I know we have a bunch of hungry people down there.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think we should take it down. What do you think?
That sounds good.
Or should we
Chef.
just eat it up here?
I don't know. Maybe.
Okay, and I'm just going to show you how the mussels have turned out, and you can just see how beautifully they've opened, and that's what you're looking for. A nice big open, you don't want them small all the way. Again, that nice little facial happening.
Smelling good.
Okay, salmon's coming out. Grab my little glove here.
Oh, yeah.
Again, beautiful Atlantic salmon. It has a little bit of the fat marbling through it, which we love. And take that out. Oh yeah. Still a little bit of medium in the middle. So, and as you're taking out, don't forget it's steaming, it's still cooking.
Oh, yeah.
Take our lemon bourbon. And now it's like, wow.
Looking good.
And the great thing, because you're using the heavy bottom pan, it's still cooking as we're taking it. We're just going to gently put it over top.
Yeah, I don't know if we should bring it down to them.
And did I mention this is Trisha's, my wife's favorite sauce?
Yeah, looking good.
Leave that. Okay, let's take it down. Let's see how they like it.
All right.
And we go, hey, thanks so much for
Thank
coming
you,
and joining
Chef.
me up at the cottage here.
Yeah,
Can we
it's
do
been
this
great.
again?
Absolutely, anytime.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so we'll just take it down and they'll grab some and then
Okay.
we'll take some shots down there.
Sweet.
Hey guys, we're done. You know, thank you for coming. Dave and Kathy, thanks again for opening up your house and taking us to the great restaurant last night. It's been absolutely fantastic. So what you have here is we have some lake trout. We have some perch, which we just pan fried as you saw on the open fire. We have some fresh mussels done in a really great tomato sauce. And finally, we have some Atlantic salmon done in a lemon bourbon or a lemon butter sauce. Dig in, enjoy. Cheers to being at the cottage. You can. Okay. You guys can dig in anytime now.